Hello, everybody. How are you all? It's been some really wonderful drive, and I've been driving in the highway for a couple of hours now, and it's been like a retreat, self-immersive. It's so incredible. And reading messages from my loved one and expressing love to my loved one, it is a great experience. I cannot describe this in words. Gratitude to the Creator for making this a reality. And as I'm looking at these roads, let me show you what it look like. I feel a sense of immersive calmness. Now, what is immersive calmness? Immersive calmness is your ability to experience calmness in a deeply involved way. When you are silent and you reduce the noise inside your mind, obviously you will reach a zone of silence. But that's the moment to take one more step forward and immerse in silence. It's like dancing in silence. You're still, but there is so much of activity happening. There's so much of bubbleness happening. And this creates enormous energy within. I share this technique in my workshop with a lot of people, especially those who have to be involved in work, especially entrepreneurs, people in positions of leadership and authority. Because I share this technique with them because they will be able to experience great levels of energy. So I suggest them, once in a while, they can afford to go for a long drive. And when they go on a long drive, how exactly they need to channel the long drive, how exactly they need to be involved with themselves, how should they engage in immersive silence. And it's a great experience. It's a wonderful experience. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all here with a limited amount of time and energy. I've shared this in many of the videos, but this is important to remind ourselves about the knowing that it doesn't matter how and what we do. If we don't enjoy the process, it's a wasted reality. It's completely a wasted thing. If we don't really engage in a joyful time with ourselves, if we don't engage in a joyful mode within ourselves, if we do not engage in such a mode where we are feeling great within ourselves, at least we should start practicing this. Why we should start practicing this? We should start practicing this because until and unless we practice this, it's not going to turn out to be a living reality. You practiced ABCD, but you never ever practiced living with joy. You never ever practiced living with a joyful life. It is very important that you understand the power and the significance of practicing a joyful time within yourself. Extremely important. Let's continue to enjoy for some time this beautiful drive in silence for the next 2 minutes.
meters, turn left.
What an amazing time this is. Have you observed something when you were observing the highway? What did you feel? What thoughts you got? Register them, write them down. Because when you're going on a highway, and I don't listen to music, okay? And in case I
take the next left.
I listen to very, very relaxing music. I used to love listening to so many different songs, but then I thought and I observed that it is creating a lot of emotions.
Continue for 3 kilometers.
It plays with the emotional tendencies within. It plays with the navarasas, the 9 kinds of emotions which are there within. And I will share a detailed video for all of you about the 9 emotions and why we don't need anger. Why don't we don't need sadness. We don't need pain. We need an experience of joy 24/7. And this is not like sweet, People say, oh, too much of sweet is bad. Then it's like too much of oxygen is bad. Air, you're breathing in air all the time, so it's bad. You don't need to breathe in air all the time. You're releasing carbon dioxide, you're taking in oxygen. It's a natural process. So it's like saying to an ocean that, hey, listen, you're filled with water inside, and there is, of course, there is amphibious life. Of course, there is rocks inside. Of course, there are minerals inside. But essentially, if you look at it, it is all water, composed water. So we need to understand that there are certain things which are very, very good. And in terms of emotions, I feel joyful emotional state is extremely good. And to make that happen, we need eternal calmness. And to invoke the eternal calmness, music is a very, very fantastic tool. But unfortunately, the mind is like a foolish entity. Or it's like when you don't really instruct it, it starts instructing you. It starts whispering and says, I want to listen to ding-chak music. And then you will start listening to ding-chak music. And when you start listening to that ding-chak music, then you'll start playing within in your mind all those sad songs. A lot of people, they just love it because there's so much of sadness in them. They don't realize it. So start observing life not from a very mundane perspective. Start enjoying your life from an aerial perspective. Listen to calm and soothing music. It may not be spicy, but it's very, very good for your health, for your well-being. And this is what you gotta choose. Whether you want to eat all the stuff which appear to be tasty and are very, very unhealthy, or you would like and love to listen to the calm and pleasant flow of music, which will enable you in a very, very positive way, which will empower you in a very positive way, and which will make...
In 300 meters, take the ramp on the right to National Highway 48.
Very good. So this is the choice you gotta take. Have a great day, everybody, and have wonderful choice in life. This is Karthik Poovanam. I'm a leadership coach and author, and I will see you in another amazing video. Good day.